On today's episode of After Hours Podcast, or After Hours Arcade Podcast, Pokemon Legends Z-A trailer reveals new stuff, and Pokemon Champs is coming to Switch Mobile, and more. What's up, everybody, and welcome to the... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, you can hear me. Welcome to the arcade. I'm your host, BTG Plays, and I'm here with my co-host, Yanonick on the camera, and Lily in the background, the voice of God herself. What's up, y'all?
Hi, everybody.
Oh, man. We've been gone for a couple weeks. I had vacation. Then the family got sick. So had to take another week off from the show, but we're back. It's February 27th, 2025, and Lily's on vacation now. Kinda.
Hell
Still.
yeah. Still, I deserve.
Perfect. Nah, what you guys been up to? Like I said, I just came back from the Dominican Republic. I had a blast. Yeah, I've been playing. Oh, I finished a game. I'll talk about that in a second. But what have you been up to, Yeno?
Actually, I'm preparing for my brother's wedding that is taking place this weekend. So tomorrow and Saturday is actually going to be my brother getting married. So that's pretty cool news.
Oh,
Congratulations.
congratulations! This is weird. My
Thank
my camera is flipped. Don't know how.
Lily, how about you? What you been up to?
Partying in Houston, drinking damn near every day. I think my liver recovered.
Be right back, y'all.
uh, been
Okay.
playing Red Dead Redemption a little bit.
Oh yeah. How far are you into it?
I think I'm. It says I'm 20% on the game. Like I keep getting distracted by side quests. Then I go and do that. Then I do chores at the camp, which I
Yeah.
don't have to.
I can definitely see how that would happen.
Yeah, it's like real life. I'm like, okay, I got to do this, and then I'm like, oh, squirrel, and I veer off into doing other shit. But yeah, that and trying to, I don't know. I guess I'm just getting more older because now I have like this weird nerve in my back that's been bothering me. I'm
Oh no.
trying to use some medicine to iron it out so I can go back to the gym because I definitely ate like a big back for 4 days straight.
I'm sorry to hear that.
While in Houston. And I still have a lot of liquor, and I have a 14-year-old Jamaican rum downstairs that I'm going to start sipping on soon too. So I
Yum.
had a fabulous birthday week.
Yeah,
So
that's
yeah.
good. I'm
What
like
about you,
so.
BTG?
So yeah. I mean, I went to the Dominican Republic. Had a blast. Got brought back some this rum that they make out there called Mama Wana, and it's good. It's like spice, it's sweet. It's red though, but it's good. And I guess they make it from like all these plants and tree bark. Like it's supposed to be medicinal as well. So the bottle I got actually still has the stuff inside of it. So they were like, yeah, once you
Oh,
run out, all you got to do is pour whatever your favorite liquor is in there and let it soak for 3 days, and it'll turn into Mama Juana again.
Oh
So
wow.
you could put vodka,
nice.
whiskey, or rum in there, and it'll make some more. I was like, oh,
Do you
Okay.
have to strain it?
No, you don't. Yeah, it's good. Had some last night actually. So,
You must share with the class. I'm waiting for my cup.
Where's the class?
right. Uh, shoot. No, but that's really it. Since I've been home though, so last time I think talked to y'all, we might have talked about me playing Spider-Man 2, or I was getting it, or it was coming out the day. So I've been playing it. I beat it.
Oh wow.
God, me and
Mm.
my son beat it. We had two separate save files. We beat it the same day. It
What you think?
it's fantastic. Really, really good. Like they did things in that game that I wasn't expecting, and I really can't say much without spoiling it.
Oh.
They should have
But
played it already. Spoil it. So now I'm kidding. Don't do
no, because
it.
it just came out on PC January 30th, so I'll still give
Oh, fair.
I'll still give people a chance. But no, if you've been contemplating playing it, uh, or if you haven't played the first one or Miles, I don't think you need to play the first two, but it does make it better. They do a pretty good job of recapping what happened in the other two. Um, yeah, that's really it. So I've been playing that. That Marvel Rivals, of course, having a blast with Marvel Rivals still, and Monster Hunter Wilds comes out tonight. So I don't know if I'm going to sleep today, y'all. I don't
Whoa.
know.
Man. All right, we about to do a line of coke so we can stay up and play.
My
All right, all
God.
right. Look.
What?
She said
I'm
that.
sorry, nose
I
candy.
ain't say nothing about no cocaine. I don't do them drugs. Like I don't know what she talking about. She been on vacation way too long.
You can't
But
stop me now. Ha!
but no, yeah. So really been it. Anything else before I get into rolling into the show?
Oh, BlurCon is next weekend. So some of the After Hour Arcades members will most likely possibly be there.
Most likely, possibly, maybe. Probably. All right. So we're
And
always look.
tomorrow is the birthday stream.
Oh yeah. Yep. So Lily's got her birthday stream tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern time. I'll be there. Yeah, you gonna be there?
Strong possibility
No.
I'll be there late.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I don't want to say no because, as I mentioned before, I have my brother's reception
Oh
I have to
yeah.
go
That's
to.
right. You did say that. That's important too.
So most likely afterwards, if it's still going on.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. Well, anyways, we're always looking for ways to engage our listeners, so we'd love to hear from you guys. What you guys want to hear on the podcast, what other things you want to hear about. If you have questions, suggestions, please feel free to leave them in our comments on our Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Instagram, YouTube, any of our social media pages. But this is After Hours Arcade, where gamers discuss gamer things every Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on twitch.tv/After Hours Arcade. If you don't want to watch live, you can always watch later on Spotify or YouTube, or you can listen on podcast services by searching the three words After Hours Arcade. Remember, if you like the show ad free, hit that sub button. We already went over housekeeping. BlurredCon is next weekend. We're most likely going to be there. Lily's birthday stream is tomorrow, 7 p.m. And Monster Hunter Wilds is out tonight, already preloaded. I think I'm ready to go. But we added a new segment to the show. Well, I added it today. So if it's a little rough, it's okay. It's called High Score Countdown. And in this segment, we're going to have random questions every week where me, Yano, and Lily give our top 5 based on a certain question. And this week's question is, what's your top 5 strongest cereal mascots? And it's not your top 5 cereal, not what you like to eat when watching cartoons. It's what's the top 5 cereal mascot. If they were to get into a brawl, who would win and who would be on top? Because I went into a rabbit hole in this. They got powers, y'all. Like, they got powers. So if anything, I'll just start if you guys are ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, we're ready.
All right. So my number 5 is Captain Crunch.
Mm.
And the reason why he's number 5, like, he's cool and all, but the other 4, I think the other 4, I don't think he's going to be able to handle them. But Captain Crunch, first off, he's a captain. So he probably has a whole fleet of other ships that could help him out. And in the old, I looked at some old commercials. The man had a gun. He was putting guns up the pirates' backs, and he was just all chill with it. So yeah, I'm going with Captain Crunch for my number 5 strongest
So
cereal
you saying he
mascot.
out here just running boats on people?
Bro, I'm trying
Oh
to tell
my
you,
God, running boats.
that man. And he was doing. Look, he ain't nobody was touching him. He was out in the open seas. Nobody was touching Captain Crunch.
Oh my gosh. Well, I have to go with Toucan Sam as
Toucan Sam,
as my my
number
number
5.
5. Yeah.
Okay.
Reason being, one,
He didn't even
he
make my list, so I'm very curious.
because his special ability is follow your nose. If he gets your scent, it's over for you. No matter where you go, no matter what you do, he will be able to follow you. Also, he's indestructible. So,
He
Wait,
be watching
where
you.
did you get indestructible from?
because many a times he's been had things falling on his head. He's been slammed. He's been squished. He's been all of those
I'd
things.
say they're
And
all indestructible, but
I was even thinking like, dang, yeah, he did get beat up quite a bit.
what
Like,
about
yeah,
what about the Tricks Rabbit? That man was
oh,
getting beat up all the time. But
oh,
all
he
right,
was going through it.
that man had Looney Tune powers. All right, what about you, Lily? Number 5.
Number 5,
But
since I was
oh,
missing
hold on,
number
sorry.
5.
That follow the nose thing I didn't even think about. That is, he could track you anywhere. You ain't getting rid of him. That is
Didn't he
interesting.
have a blaster out that joint too? Like,
a blaster?
Man,
Did he?
I feel like he
I
was blasting
remember
up his nose.
Toucan Sam always going on journeys like he was Tomb Raider, Uncharted Drake. That's what I remember. But
What slowed him down was his little niece and nephews.
oh yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
All right,
So
what's
I
your
picked
number
all because
5?
of what we talked about earlier. Number 5. Now this is the bottom. Is Flintstones. I
Okay,
needed one more. It's like, you know what we talked about with them having that
all the
super.
Flintstones or just a specific Flintstone?
You know what? I'm gonna say Barney because he's the underdog.
Barney.
Barney,
He's too
interesting.
goofy. He's like, I can't go do nothing until he rolls up. Like, all right, guess what? Mink, mink, mink.
Probably because Barney.
And he got strong toes.
He
One
was
swift kick, game over.
he was kind of slow, and sometimes them people that are slow be having crazy powers, bro.
Double strength, man. I mean, you a whole caveman, got to fight for your life against dinosaurs.
That's a
Your
good
main
point. He's a
station,
caveman. He wasn't very smart, and he was still making it.
and is
So
it
he
Bam
had to
Bam
have
his son?
something. Bam Bam is his wait.
So
It
that
is his
strength had to
son.
come from somebody.
Oh, that's true. That's
It,
true. You're right.
so it might have come from Barney because he goofy, and
Barney,
Bam Bam he ain't really talked till later. So
Barney hiding something. I can get with that.
he got that hidden main character strength.
I can see it. I can see it. All right.
And also,
So,
he's short. He can take out kneecaps.
oh, that's funny. So for my number 4, I'll give you guys those number 5s for sure. Number 4, my number 4 is actually Count Chocula.
Oh, you guys are taking my daggone.
So look, honestly, the only reason I picked Count Chocula, bro, he's a vampire. So the man been alive for a long time. He lives
bites.
forever. Like he bites. He's a vampire. He can transform. Like he's got basic powers, bro. He's a vampire. What's your number 4?
All right, so my number 4 is Mr. T series. Mr. T. He
Yo,
did have his own cereal, and yes, he is strong as a mother dutter. So let me explain, Mr. T. If you already don't know, Mr. T. He beat up Rocky. He's part of the 18, so he's the muscle in the 18.
huh.
That's a good
So
one.
and he has pizzazz. He's stylish.
His only
So
weakness
that's
is
my
he's human. That's
That's the
it.
only weakness.
Yo, you don't want to say that in front of him. He'll beat you with that big ass chain. That's for sure.
Oh,
Right.
that's funny.
I
Lily,
didn't know
Oh,
who's
he
your
had his
number
own
4?
cereal. Now
I
I
know,
learned
right?
something.
wait, what was the cereal called?
Oh, Mr. T cereal.
No, shut up.
I'm so serious. I'm so serious.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm dying.
Hold
Well,
on,
while he's
yeah.
searching, my number 4 is Tony the Tiger. This dude plays all the
Ooh,
sports. He encourages the kids, but he also will beat down if you come for the kids. And he's a whole ass tiger. You can't win against that.
bro.
Can't win
Oh
against a
man, so
tiger.
this is cartoon Mr. T though. That's different.
That don't count?
No, it does count, but that makes him more powerful.
Oh, because he's a
Cause
cartoon.
I forgot they had an 8-team cartoon too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they
Damn,
did.
him and Tony the Tiger would probably go at it. God, dog.
No,
What
he
feet?
would punch a tiger.
So that was y'all's number 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Okay,
didn't know
perfect.
E.T. had a cereal too. Gosh.
So y'all
So
took my joints already.
my number 3 is actually Tony the Tiger.
Hilarious.
And look, like you said, he plays all the sports, right? But what really made me pick Tony the Tiger is like I from playing Black Myth Wukong, every single tiger enemy in that game gave me a run for my money, bro. Like they was beating my ass. It didn't matter if it was a fat tiger, a small tiger, they was everywhere. And Tony the Tiger reminds me of every single tiger enemy from freaking Black Myth Wukong. So they probably cousins. So he probably knows all that shit. Like, and that's why he's my number 3.
Okay, I like that. I like that. But can your was it Tony? Who's your number 3?
Tony the Tiger.
Tony the Tiger. All right. Can your Tony the Tiger defeat my what is his name? Lucky Charms. The
Lucky
dude from Lucky
Charms. So Lucky
Charms.
Charms is
Oh,
your
the
number
leprechaun.
3?
The leprechaun.
I'm gonna say no.
No?
Tony the Tiger can't beat him.
Right, he
He's
can't.
he
Tony the Tiger can't beat the Lucky Charms guy.
Right. That's why
he
Tony the
blasting
Tiger is my
cereal.
number 3.
I mean, blasting rainbows.
Oh. Blasting
He's throwing
rainbows.
heart stars and horseshoes, clovers and blue moons,
And he can
pots of
teleport.
gold and rainbows.
Bro,
And
you
a red
can't
balloon.
teleport, so they can never catch that mother. They can never catch me. Nah, this cereal's goated, especially the clusters, bro. This one right here, y'all. If y'all ain't had the marshmallow clusters, Lucky Charms, son. Oh my god.
Lily,
This
who's
thing
your
is so
number 3?
good.
I gotta find that now.
You
My beat
gotta
is all
find
the
them.
way up. The Cocoa Puff bird, Sunny.
Oh, Sunny.
Sunny.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I
I
wanted.
didn't know
Okay,
his name either.
this ain't Sunny.
It's Sunny.
No, I'm
Oh, that's
looking. I
definitely not
searched
Sunny.
Sunny at 8
That's not it.
There's a whole bunch of black people just showed up. I'm upset about this.
right now. So funny thing. Well, first let me hear your reason, Lily. Why'd you pick Sunny as your number 3?
Would you fight somebody that goes fucking crazy on a daily basis?
Exactly. So first off, hold on. So Rainbow. So Rainbow, we've started a new segment every week that we're gonna start before we actually get in the news. It's called High Score Countdown, where we have to answer with our top 5 from a particular question. And this week's question is, what's your top 5 strongest cereal mascot? And as if they were fighting. If they were fighting to the death, how would you rank your top 5? And we're on number 3 now. Mine was Tony the Tiger. Yano's was Lucky Charms Leprechaun. Does he have a name?
I'm still looking for it.
He probably doesn't. That's how good he is.
Dang, he's so tough. No name is needed.
Right. And then Lily's number 3 was Sonny the Cuckoo Bird. And yeah, he almost made my list because I was like, yo, he's mad crazy, bro. His eyes would do that like hypnotized
Dizzy thing?
Yeah.
Yep. And then he just starts going caked out energy.
So he reminded me of like Freakazoid. So I was like, all right. I wanted to put him, but he didn't quite make my list.
His name is Lucky the Leprechaun. That's his
Dang, that's crazy.
Something so simple.
So simple.
No one has said that yet, Rainbow. But
I mean, that picture that's on that second row, all the way to the right. If that's him, that's cracked out. Ain't no way I'm
Crack
fighting somebody like
down.
that.
wait, this one?
It says Chicken McCain or something.
Oh, chicken. Chuck McCain. I don't
I
think
mean
this
that
is.
part too.
Nah, this was worse. Yeah, this is
Second
worse.
row. There you go. See,
Yeah. Whoa, what about this one? This.
I wouldn't fight an inmate either. So
All right, so that's our number 3. So now we're on number 2. So Rainbow just brought up Honeycomb Dude, and that's so crazy because Honeycomb Craver is my number 2.
nuh-uh, shut up. Mine
I
too.
swear to God, really? See,
Yes.
now we got something that's legit because something is in common, and the reason why, first off, yes,
He's on another level of
he's
crazy.
nuts, but if you watch the commercials, he has powers of persuasion where he would just say things like, honey, honey, honey. And then the kids would be like, oh, honey. He could hypnotize people. And then he had a power where he could turn other people into him.
Whoa.
Yes.
He was turning
The whole
kids into
classroom.
him.
That. That's
little
scary.
cracklings.
So he's, bro,
yeah.
that's crazy, bro. So he's number 2 of my strongest cereal mascots. And I guess Lily's too as well.
Yeah,
Wow.
I put Honeycomb Dude. I ain't gonna lie. Is that what's the name put to?
Yeah, his name is Craver. I had to look for his name. But yeah, any other reasons besides what I said, Lily?
No, that was pretty much it. Like the whole classroom, just little.
Yeah, he turned the whole classroom into Honeycomb Cravers. And they had one thing in the movies, he was just getting behind them and he was like, honey, honey, and the kids just went wild. They just were turned into zombies, I swear, bro.
And then for adults, he just come up and say, "Come here, little girlie," and whisper in your ear.
Oh my God.
Like, look at
But
this.
yeah, that was it.
Look at this crazy ass.
He is beyond bonkers.
And he reminds me of Taz too, so yeah. He's cracked out. Look at his eyes, bro. Crazy.
That is pretty bad. That's pretty scary.
And then he made little crack babies.
Pretty scary.
And the whole classroom of crack babies.
All right, yeah, no, what's your number 2?
Buzzbee from Honey Nut Cheerios.
The bee?
He has super strength.
Not the bees.
And he can talk. So the fact that he can talk, that means he can he can work with other insects and bugs. And
I'm not giving nah.
No, yeah, listen here. Nah, he's strong.
All
My
of them
dog
can talk.
on the bee.
Yeah, but he's strong and he can fly and he can get inside your body and do some real damage.
Bro, this man looks soft. Look at him.
No, it's usually that's how you let your guard down, and then
his stinger ain't even sharp. It's rounded.
He got a tail.
That's my number 2.
No. Barney is an underdog because he looks soft, but caveman strength, you're dead.
Rainbow said, I bet he'd be like, come have honey with me. She said he's adorable.
He'll lay down on the couch on some paint me like your French girls.
I don't. There is nothing threatening about this dude. He's the only bee I wouldn't run from.
You're not even wearing real Converse. Nah, he good.
Don't accidentally swallow him. It's over for you.
Oh, so now I have to kill myself for him to beat me. That's crazy. Oh man. All right. I'm sorry. That was
even that plushie looked like
bad.
It's so cute.
All right. So now we're at number 1. And you had asked me if Lucky could beat Tony the Tiger. And I said no. Because he's my number 1. Lucky the leprechaun is my number 1. Like there's no honestly, I don't think anybody could beat him. That's not him. That's not him. But I don't think anybody could beat him. He just has too many magical powers, bro. Literally in the commercials, he does whatever he wants. Like he can turn things into stuff. He can disappear. He can teleport. Ain't nobody was ever able to catch him. Like he just be running games, bro.
And he pretty fly.
But if he gets serious, I think you're done. Like he gonna turn into the other leprechaun. Yeah, if y'all
Oh, the
know.
one from the movie?
Yeah.
Dog,
he,
I'll be mad as hell.
bro, and he got a unicorn, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
He just come
Oh,
riding
that's
into the battle with his unicorn. Like, what are you gonna do?
if you get stabbed by that unicorn, you'd be so mad. Like, oh, this creature is so precious, but how?
But no, that's my number one. She
Okay.
said disappear.
My number one is Tony the Tiger. Now I know you guys put him lower on the list, but I truly believe Tony the Tiger is not only
Another
physically.
matchup between Lucky
Whoa,
and
that
Tony again?
so that's crazy. So our number ones and threes were opposite. That's
I
crazy.
truly believe that Tony the Tiger is not only strong physically, but he is also uh strong in encouraging others to be strong. So I think that's a
Stop
really
taking my words.
Look how. See, that's why you're gonna lose. You're
Let
too
it.
wholesome. You're too wholesome. It's too wholesome. His Tony the
Lily,
Tiger is dead compared to my Tony
Ah!
it's soft.
the Tiger. Nah,
Lily, who's your
Rainbow.
number?
I'm telling you, Tony ain't soft. Yano's Tony is soft,
Nah,
but
you
Tony
strong
ain't
as shit,
soft.
man. You too strong. Y'all don't know what true strength is. That's what that tells
Just go
me.
play Black Myth Wukong and fight one of them tigers. I'm telling you, you will change your mind. They are cousins. All right, who's your number one, Lily?
All right, so my number one is somebody who's been around for so long and knows all the powers. Threw a wand, little magic, and also had a keyblade. I'm talking about Mickey Mouse. He had his own cereal.
Oh shoot, that might be goaded.
Oh, wow.
And it's the Mickey Mouse from what's that joint where he was commanding brooms and shit?
Oh,
Fantasia.
Oh,
Fantasia.
the magic cereal. You know what?
Yes.
All right, we
That's why
lost.
I asked, how long can they be around?
We lost. Mickey
I
Mouse
didn't even
might
know he
be.
had a cereal.
He might be.
Yes.
It had to be trash. I don't remember it. I remember
Mickey
the
Mouse
box.
Clubhouse?
No, Mickey
Yes.
Mouse Magics.
Oh, Magic.
Fantasia Mickey
Yo,
Mouse.
that looks like drugs.
Dude.
And that's why he's not losing.
But you know,
Oh my god.
he's had multiple cereals though. Like he had Magic Crunch too.
Really?
Yeah, and they had old school Mickey Mouse cereal. That's a lot of Mickey Mouse cereals, actually.
That looks like discolored turds.
I mean,
Discolored turds.
that's
It looks weird.
that's how savage he is, man. Nah, yeah, I think
But
that
yeah.
Fantasia Mickey Mouse, he's probably crushing everybody. Not gonna
Yeah.
lie, except maybe Lucky. Him and Lucky are probably gonna have a fierce wizard battle. I'm telling you.
Oh, we should hit up what's that joint where they put characters in a battle?
To fight each other.
Yeah.
Death battle?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Oh man, okay, that was cool. I
Lily,
like
I
that.
think that great job. And it turns the milk blue too. Yeah, that's a
Oh
win.
yeah, that's what it was. I was like, I know it
Mhm.
was something. That's why they called it Mickey's Magic, because it
Yeah.
turned your
And then like
milk
later
blue.
on in life, it turned purple, and I guess that's when the sales started dropping. It's like, ugh.
Well, you know,
Purple.
I remember it too, because it's like little sprinkles on it, right? Oh, what the hell?
Yep.
Yeah, that cereal was not good. It did not taste good. Not gonna lie, I remember getting that. I begged for that cereal too, and did not eat it all.
Oh man.
But it's still
Gave it to
Mickey.
the dog, didn't you?
No, I just got my butt beat because you couldn't waste cereal in my household.
Oh, well, that's true. Because, well, then again, back then it was probably like $1 or $2.
But still, in my household, you can only have one box open at a time. They'd be like, nope,
Oh,
you got
fair.
to finish the one box that's been open for like 2 months because you ain't want to finish it. That junk be all stale. All right. Anyways, that was cool. I enjoyed this segment. I hope you guys enjoyed it too.
It was enjoyable.
I know it was. We went in on that. That's like 30 minutes, yeah. next time
And we had less time to prepare for this.
I know.
BTG already had his list
Right.
30 minutes before he told us.
Next time we gotta like roll into it a little faster, but that's good. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start with our number one story, and this one is our Pokemon story. So this comes from VGC and Pokemon Legends. Is it Z-A or Z-A? Does anybody?
I think it's ZA.
Well, I'm calling it Z-A. Trailer details new
I'm gonna call it
mechanics,
Za too.
but no release date yet. As shown during today's Pokemon Presents stream, the game, which is the second game in the Pokemon Legends spin-off series, will be released later this year. Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile will serve as the starter Pokemon in the game. Let's watch the trailer. I haven't seen it. Have you guys already watched it?
I have.
No.
Okay, well, let's watch it now.
So the characters you play as, they look a more adultish.
You think so?
Yeah, I think they look a little bit.
Yeah,
more.
maybe.
About 2-3 years.
Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
that for sure.
It seems like you can now battle while moving around with your Pokemon outside. You could do that before,
I
though,
need
right?
that teleportation.
No, you
in my
couldn't.
life.
Well, you could. I think. But you could. Your Pokemon wouldn't move around like that.
Right.
Oh, the battle looks cute. I like that.
Yeah, I like the
Oh,
combat.
no. We still got G-Max.
Oh, you don't care for this?
I don't really care for that. But it's okay. It's whatever. It's fine. Oh, wait. So this is
What did you notice?
this is a Pokemon Legends game?
Yep.
Oh, what the hell? We got secret trailer. Secret ending.
Nope, that's haunted.
What the heck just happened? That was it?
Motion?
That was it?
Wait, they gonna drop the deets?
No deets.
I guess not. All right. So, what's your thoughts?
It looks great. And I really want to see more combat.
Yeah, I think because the battle mechanics definitely look interesting. I mean, it's a Pokemon game. I'm gonna have to buy it. I gotta buy it. They're trying something new. See how it works out. Because I didn't buy the last one.
What was the last
one? The one that had all the bugs, but people loved it.
Oh, right.
Oh,
You got to
no.
ride your Pokemon.
Yeah, I didn't buy that one, but people loved it,
Oh, was
even
it
though it
Diamond?
was super buggy. No,
I think it was Diamond.
was it? No, was it?
I have the game because I'm definitely riding a Pokemon. Like
Oh,
he's a
then yeah, it's
motorcycle.
Diamond. Yeah, then that's exactly what it is. Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
even beat it yet.
I
Like
mean,
the
the
4.
the graphics on this one look better for sure. Like I think
Now it'll be
it's not.
dope. Huh?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say it'll be dope if you could actually multiplayer and have people stand next to you while you go on your little, you know, adventure instead of just only popping in when you go after event monsters and stuff. That would be cool.
You know what? That would be cool. So it features this. Oh, this has the same catching mechanics as Pokemon Legends Arceus. So I do like the catching mechanics from Arceus, and I'm glad they're bringing it in to this series. So it looks like they're kind of merging them. Like before when Arceus came out, it was like, oh, this is the test platform for a more open one, and then they mixed it with like what X and Y has. So yeah, I'm down. I'm down for this.
Just to share, I made a mistake there. The last Pokemon game that came out was Violet and
Yes, Violet
That
and
one.
something else.
yes.
Was that the remake?
No, the remake is Diamond. That was the remake, right?
Oh, okay.
So they
Yeah.
did do a remake of Violet and Scarlet.
Correct.
Okay.
Wait, is it yes or no?
Yes.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is
Okay.
what is it? Let me see. Pokemon Diamond. No, Pokemon Diamond is old.
Or is it? You know what? I have Sword and Shield. That's what I got.
So Scarlet and Violet came out after Sword and Shield. So Scarlet and
Okay.
Violet is the one that everybody was like a lot of people were playing it, but it had like a bunch of bugs, but people were still like in love with it still.
Hmm.
I did not play that one, but you know, I've heard, I mean, people enjoyed it. So I'm hoping that this one is, you know, that it's mixing the Arceus stuff into the Scarlet and Violet stuff. I'm cool with it. I'm interested. You got me again, Pokemon.
You got me again.
Again. We'll see.
Just
I
take my
hate you.
money.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So moving on to story number 2. It's another Pokemon story. Like this comes from VGC as well. Jordan Midler, Pokemon Champions is announced for Nintendo Switch and mobile. Do I want to read it or should I? Let me read it first, then we'll watch the trailer. All right, so this title will be focused on the Pokemon battles you know from the Pokemon games, the Pokemon Company said. We're aiming for these core style battles to be enjoyed by more people. The game's planning is being handled by Game Freak and development will be handled by Pokemon Works. The game will connect to Pokemon Home and will be compatible with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. What?
Ooh,
Well, why Scarlet and Violet and not Pokemon Z?
it's very possible it may also be a compatible with it.
Okay, well, let's look at the trailer before I get upset.
Man, I miss my Game Boy.
Man, what?
Y'all remember those days?
Yep. They're having the cable
What's the
connected.
Connect link? Yep.
Game Boy Advance.
Man, that's a LAN party.
I forget how popular Pokemon is sometimes.
How?
I know. I don't know why. I always forget. So this game seems to be a 2 kind of battle
Whoa, hold
royale.
on. They're Oh, it's gonna be on Switch too, so you're battling. Why are you sweating like
Yo,
that?
that's crazy. It's an intense battle. I wish.
Right.
I
Please.
like how they had to put this as not representative of actual gameplay, so people
They
don't
had to
think they
let
get
people
sucked
know.
in the game.
I am people.
All right,
Yeah,
so it's now in development.
I see them doing more what's it called? More mobile games as well, more mobile content for Pokemon. I think that's because Pokemon Go did so well and now it's yeah, I want to see more of that. Being able to play on my Switch and my phone
Yeah.
anyway.
So just a little more about Pokemon Champions. This new battle-focused game will feature familiar mechanics such as Pokemon types, abilities, and moves, creating an environment conducive to rich and varied strategies for new and experienced trainers alike. It's not just familiar mechanics, you'll be able to bring in classic Pokemon from Pokemon Home too. Look forward to cross-platform battles alongside your favorite Pokemon on Nintendo Switch and mobile. With a variety of different modes available for your desired experience, while a complete list of compatible games wasn't announced, both console games such as Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and mobile games like Pokemon Home were referenced, suggesting the vast majority of currently available Pokemon will be usable in the game. No release date for the game was announced. so, so I'm still kind of curious on like how this works. Like, cause I know Pokemon Home, you were able to pull Pokemon from different games and put them in your Pokemon Home app to like raise them and stuff.
Mhm.
But like, does Pokemon Champions just take them out of that dimension and put them in their Pokemon Champions dimension for battles?
Right, you get to use them to battle with. It will be like the home base for battles, I guess.
That's a cool idea. I'm interested for sure, but
Same.
I need to see more. I
Definitely
It'll
need
needs
to
be
more.
on
see more.
Switch 2.
Oh, 100%. 100%. But it looks cool. If the graphics look like that and the battles look like that, I'm down either way. All right, any
You know,
last thoughts on Oh, go ahead.
I was about to say they should have named it maybe like Pokemon Generation since they went through from Game Boy all the way to the Switch. That should have been
Why do I
Pokemon
feel like we
Generation.
already had Pokemon, or was that Digimon Generations?
I think that was Digimon.
And I think this is going to be free.
Oh, no, there's a wait. Is it a show called Pokemon Generations or no? No.
I feel like there was something called Pokemon Generations.
I do too.
Yo,
Like,
I don't know
yeah, it
why when
is.
Ash is still 14 years old. What
It's a
generation?
it was an anime. It was Pokemon Generations.
Oh, with just the Pokemon or well Ash too?
It looks like
Uh
Red is the main
yeah,
character.
Red is the main character.
Okay, fair.
It was 18 episodes.
That's a whole season. Was it canceled?
No, I think it was only I feel like I watched this. I just can't remember. If not, I'm about to watch it. All right. So our next news story. This is a pretty big one and it's pretty interesting. It also comes from VGC. More than 40% of all US PS5 and Xbox playtime last month was spent on 10 live service games. So like we talk about this all the time. Like we don't have time to play the games we got. And now they're showing that 40% of all PS5 and Xbox players are playing live service games. Uh, so, according to Matt Piscatella, the executive director of video game industry analyst of Circana, in a thread on Blue Sky, Piscatella pointed out that more than 70% of active PS5 and Xbox Series X users in the US played at least one of the top 10 live service games in January. While some of these players may have simply tried the game and then moved on to something else, these 10 live service games have been popular enough to command a combined 40% of all playtime spent across the entire PS5 and Xbox Series XS library last month. Piscatella notes that the statistics may be concerning for developers and publishers of other games because the total US video game market spending, total players, and total hours all peaked in 2021, and the pace of games being released hasn't slowed. As such, the pool of potential players isn't getting larger, and if many of them are spending a lot of time on the same 10 live service games, that reduces the amount of time being spent trying out other titles. In particular, new releases. And particular new releases. A lot is riding on a new product coming to the market this year to hopefully combat or reverse some of these trends, Piscatella noted, presumably referring to the Switch 2 and numerous upcoming AAA title games. Last year, annual industry report highlighted that growing influence of a group of fewer older video games have over consumers' annual playtime. According to the data, just 66 titles accounted for 80% of all playtime in 2023. 60% was spent in games that are 6 years or older. Five older games, Fortnite, Grand Theft Auto 5, League of Legends, Minecraft, Roblox, accounted for 27% of all playtime in 2023, according to games data platform Newzoo. Last month, Circana revealed that U.S. spending on physical video games has more than halved since 2021, with more players switching to digital due to fast internet speeds, the emergence of online marketplace on consoles, and live service games funded by microtransactions. Thoughts on this?
We knew this was coming. We talked about it for what the last however many years we've been doing this.
Yeah,
That a lot more people are going this direction. This was it service games.
yeah, games as a service.
Mm-hmm. So
So,
and because it seems to be easier, right, for
yeah,
developers.
well, I wouldn't say it's. I don't think it's easier. I think so. I think there's a few aspects, right? So growing up back in the day, the cycle there wasn't live service games, right? So the
Right.
cycle was buy the game that's hot, play it, and then when a new game comes out, try to get that game, right? We were
Hmm.
begging our parents to buy us video games. That was the cycle. You bought a game, you played it, you found a new game to play, you played it, beat it, found the newest shit that came out. Now, kids, people, we don't have to do that anymore, right? Because there's so many free to play games out there that are good. So it's almost like, all right, do I want to spend $70 on this game that I might not play like that because I have a live service game that I'm keeping up with? And then I'm investing all this time, some people money to continue to play this game that keeps coming, and it was free for me to start.
Hmm.
Uh so I think the landscape has just changed. I think I'm more curious about like, dang, like it's only 40% of gamers are in 10 live service games. Like which games are these, right? Of course
Hmm.
Fortnite's on there. Probably Call of Duty, Warzone. Um
Minecraft.
Minecraft is probably on there. Roblox is on there.
Mhm.
Shoot, Marvel Rivals might be in
I
there
was about to
now.
say
You know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
and League of Legends is in there. Uh, Blizzard games,
Oh
maybe
my god.
Diablos, stuff like
Hmm.
that. Like I'm curious on how it breaks up and how it shifts because I'm betting that even those players play multiple of these games as well, right?
Yeah.
They probably play at least two of the games, so that's pretty much all your time if you're trying to keep up with live service. And then, like, not to mention that AAA games, they're not coming out as fast as they used to, uh, and they're expensive. So I think people are more inclined to hold on to their money when they have free to play games that are there that they know they're gonna play. Like they already know they like it. So yeah, it's different.
And then this is really only showing the US data for these live service games. So not showing what's going on over in what's going on in
Shoot,
Japan
I was
or
about
what's
to say
going on.
I'm betting it's the same thing, if not worse, over there. Like because like
Really?
Japan and China, they really like their gotcha games.
Man, they do.
So
Yeah, they do.
those games are probably killing it. They like their gotchas, they like their MMOs, like,
Hmm.
and they like their League of
Fact.
Legends. That's the
And soon will be Monster Hunter.
Pineapple said, "Do y'all like this era of live service games, or do you miss the finality of a game ending?" That's a good question, actually. Go ahead, Yana.
All right. So personally speaking, I really disliked the live service for a long time. I did. I thought that we had great games like Skyrim and was Arkham City and other RPGs like what was it, Blue Dragon and or the Dragon Quest Final Fantasy. There's so many great titles out there. And then we get these live service games and we put all of our time into, and then we kind of don't play those single player games or those games that you can complete as much anymore. I rarely finish games nowadays. I hate to admit it, but it's true. I'll admit it. And here, the last game I beat was what, Spider-Man. That was one of the last games I beat.
Well, yeah, I just beat
um
Spider-Man 2 this weekend, so
so yes, to answer your question, Pineapple, do I miss it? Yes, but also I have to be okay with the changes. So if they're making good live service games as they are doing now, then I have to be okay with the changes that are coming. But at the same time, they are still making great what is it? What did you call games that have a finality to it?
I don't think I miss it. Because I do enjoy live service. Uh, because you always get that changing environment. I think live service has its place, especially when it comes to competitiveness. Like I'm not gonna say that you can't get that competitive in a game that's final, but I mean I guess you could argue that as well because I would say Street Fighter is a final game, but not really because they add new characters,
Mhm.
the meta changes. I would kind of consider Street Fighter like a live service almost. Uh, so I wouldn't say I miss it. I do. I miss that so I hate that we went into the trend where games had to be like 60 or 80 hours for people to want to buy them, and those be the games that have finality. I'm missing the shorter AAA titles, like the 12 hours, 18 maybe 20 hours, that I can finish a game and then be done with it. Like, I do miss that part.
What
And the
game do you?
satisfaction of beating that game.
Right.
Mm,
I miss those types of games.
what game comes to mind?
Shoot, Spider-Man 2. Like, that's what I just took. You mean like older games?
Yeah, and any game that just allows for you to play it in a short sitting and enjoy to completion.
Well, so that's what I think the live service games do for me. I think that's for that like short break period. Like, all right, I got 20 minutes. Let me get in a match. I'm done. But as far as like the AAA titles, I think like the Elden Rings and stuff, like those are great games, but it's so long. Like, it's a lot for me to get into. Starfields, Skyrim's, like, all right, I don't want to spend live service time in a game that's going to be over. Let me put it that way. Like, I don't
It's
want to
them
have to
damn
spend that much
side
time.
quests.
uh, but see, I mean, even like Grand Theft Auto is not that long. Like,
No,
the
it's
the
not.
story ends and then it becomes live service. I'd prefer that you do that. Don't make me have to play 80 hours like for Persona. Don't get me wrong, Persona's great, but you got to put 120 hours in the game. I don't want to do that anymore. Shoot, I don't know how much longer I can do that for. Like, so they have talked about the trend of making AAA titles that are shorter, easier for us to get to, which will increase the time of them being released, which I do think is a big thing. Because it almost feels like you would get a AAA title and then you waiting a whole generation and a half for the sequel. Like, dang.
Right. Yeah.
Like, no, like, thank God I have a live service game to fill the gap. So yeah, so it's understandable. I think it's just easier access for the kids. They don't have to beg their parents to buy them a $70, $80 title, and it's just easier for them to get there and have fun, which is cool. I do think that part's cool. I don't like them chasing the live service because the fact that only 10 games are taking up all this time means that there's not like that. Once people get invested in a live service game that's good, they kind of spend their majority of their time there for a while. It's
Hmm.
hard to pull them out of there unless you're Marvel Rivals. Good job, Marvel Rivals.
Then you're stuck.
I do wonder where gaming is going to go because we just did a story not too long ago about how developers are not going to be spending uh, millions and millions of dollars developing these games anymore. They're going to start trying to cut back on it being so expensive and have it more of a n- it'll still be a AAA title, but it won't cost 5, 20, 30, 40 million dollars to make. So I have a feeling we're going to see games change again. But again, I have I think we as gamers we've seen we've seen that change so many times over the years that I'm surprised we're not used to the landscape changing. You know, we want things to be this way, but it's just constantly always changing, and I think that's good. I I think
I
that
do too.
helps.
I do too. I just hope they don't. I just hope they don't like
Just
the
about the
stakeholders be
money.
like, hey, all right, we like that. I just don't want it to become all about the money. You're right. That's the exact words that I wanted.
Agree.
Overload says I like live service for what they add to the competitive genres, but I hate what they contribute to the microtransactions, pickpocket mindset. The money hungry execs keep trying to make all games microtransaction friendly and end up rationing off basic game slash story features. See, so I think that's like the balance, right? like I don't like all live service games. I don't like live service games that do that. I felt like so when Destiny did it at first where like the story was heavily involved, I did enjoy it for a time, but I'm past that. Now I want my live service game to just be the game. I don't need the story. Like you can have your little side stories or whatever, but I don't need a AAA story in my live service. Leave that for the AAA games so I can enjoy those and they can be done the right way. All right. So,
You need to keep your little storyline.
yeah, I mean, look, I don't need it in a live service game if you can keep charging me to finish the story. That's the part I hate. Like, all right,
Okay, fair.
we're going to charge you $30 next month so you can get the rest of the story. I don't want to do that. All right. No plot, only play. Exactly. I don't need the plot. For what? It's free to play. Let me play.
At least add lube, I guess.
Well, I think that's the part, right? Like loot boxes and stuff. I think that's fine. The skins is fine as long as it doesn't alter the play. That like Marvel Rivals is doing it right. I'll say that much. They're doing it very right. Assassin's Creed. This is our next story from Automaton. It's Assassin's Creed from Amber V. Assassin's Creed Shadows real life Japanese shrine officials are taking action over Ubisoft's betrayal of religious site. The Itate Hyozu Shrine in Japan's Hyogo Prefecture is taking action over Ubisoft's usage of religious site in the upcoming Assassin's Creed Shadows. It's been confirmed, on the other hand, rumors about Japan's Association of Shinto Shrines taking action against Ubisoft have been debunked. Last week, controversy was kicked up around a gameplay video from Assassin's Creed Shadows that was shared around the beginning of February. In the video, it is shown that the player can enter the Hitati Hyozu Shrine in-game location based on real-life shrine of the same name and destroy parts of it, including its altar and sacred objects, which caused mixed reactions. So this has been debunked. So is it real? That means it's not real. Some users claim that the shrine being destroyable was inherently disrespectful to Japanese religion and culture, while others argued that it was just part of making the player's interaction with the world feel realistic. It may be worth noting here that ransacking the shrine is not part of game progression, as well as the fact that footage of its destruction was not used for promotion of the game. Following the controversy, rumors started spreading that the shrine's real-life officials were furious with Ubisoft in asking for the Itate Hyozu's removal from Shadows. However, there weren't any credible sources nor official statements from the parties in question to verify the story. But on February 20th, Japan's Sankei News published statements by Itate Hyozu Shrine's officials on the matter. According to the report, the shrine's representatives are taking appropriate action regarding the betrayal of religious site in Assassin's Creed Shadows. When asked whether they have received prior notice from Ubisoft about the shrine's use, Itate Hyozu's officially commented, "No, if they had contacted us, we would have refused." The official did not provide details about what taking appropriate action entails, so it remains unclear whether they are asking for the shrine's removal from the game, adjustments to what the player can do in it, or some other form of action. All right,
So,
go ahead.
so the reason why I wanted to even talk about this is because, all right, let's say, for example, build and create a game, right?
Yep.
That has uh a what's the word, a sanctuary, or a place of holiness, and
A
in
place of
that
worship.
game, a place of worship, and in the game you destroy and deface and defile that place, or at least you can do that in the game. So now, do the developers get in trouble for that, or should that not even be able to be done?
I'm just gonna say I think it's utterly ridiculous that this is even a conversation. It's a video game and it's their work of art. If they want it to be destroyed, then they can make it be destroyed. If I make a painting of a church that's burned down and that's my art, like it doesn't mean that I hate God, but it could mean something else. And like what?
I'm
Is
sure
there
people done way worse in GTA. Ain't gonna lie.
Way worse.
right? Is the
But there are
shrine
no
getting
churches in
destroyed in real
GTA,
life?
is there?
Is it?
No, the shrine is not getting destroyed in
Oh,
real life.
right. Maybe they're scared it's gonna promote that. Like
Yeah, right.
I get wanting to protect it, but it's a video game. Like some things, like they, why should you be able to control that in the video game? It's a real world place. Like it is what it is. That's all. That'd be almost like what if it's part of the story, right?
Right.
Like what if there is a villain that destroys these shrines on purpose and there's a hero that's trying to stop it and save it? And is it still a problem if it's part of the story?
No.
That's the question. I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I think it's if it gets if if Godzilla is in Japan, look, okay. If
Right.
Godzilla destroyed a
Godzilla is
whole
in Japan,
bunch.
I'm sure
Oh
he
my
destroyed
god.
several shrines, even though it wasn't depicted. He destroyed a whole freaking city. I'm sure those shrines got destroyed in Godzilla somehow, some way. Like
He moonwalked all
you
over
got nuclear
that
blast.
orphanage.
Like I think I just think this whole thing is ridiculous. If it's real, if they are coming for action, I think it's ridiculous, and I don't think Ubisoft should even entertain it. I don't think they should have to entertain it, but that's just me. This is
Also,
me.
push the release date further back again if they gotta fix it. So no, they
And
already delayed it.
Pineapple says, but to that point, there's a reason why children aren't depicted in GTA games. The imagery of firebombing a school bus full of disabled students should be a thing you can do in the game, no matter how real it could be.
That sounds like
Well,
South Park episode.
so here's the thing. Why is this limited to video games? Kids die in movies all the time. Planes get blown up in movies all the time. We had whole movies about September 11th. Like, why is there any difference? Shoot, Thanos snapped half the world. Kids, Peter Parker disintegrated in front of our faces.
I don't feel good, Mr.
Oh
Stark.
man.
I just don't understand why it's so different in a video game. And
You know
shit,
why.
some of these things happen in real life. If I watch a documentary, is that just as bad? So now we can't even show the documentary because it's being depicted.
So here's what my theory is. My theory is because those who are in power, who make the decisions and all of that other stuff, uh, know kids also play video games, and because they do play video games, they're concerned that it's sending the wrong message, and messing with their minds to say this is okay to do. You can go into a place of worship and
They're already
destroy.
doing that without the video games.
Right. I mean,
Very
We
true.
he
grew up
said
on.
he said it's the context. Seeing death and implying death are different things. I get that, but that death in general is bad. If I'm killing adults in Warzone or Call of Duty, it's the same thing. I'm killing people. Like, I get, yes, it's more sensitive because it's children. I get that.
And
But
that's when
where,
parents should step up and
right?
help with.
Where do we draw the line? Exactly. Where do we draw the line?
I mean,
I
they've had to put in the little ESRB ratings
Oh yeah.
when we were
Yep.
kids because oh no, my kids sleeping with hookers on GTA. This is not for kids, and you know, duh. But yeah, that's why they have them ratings.
They did that because what's that game called? Mortal Kombat. They was like, what? You can knock somebody's block off? Don't do
Literally,
that.
face just sitting on the other side of of the screen.
But no, I thought that was a really good a topic worth talking about because I have a feeling we'll see more of that in the future.
yeah, no, I think we will too. And we kind of got off the topic because we not off the topic, but we rolled from a shrine, a religious shrine, to people dying. And yes, there's that's that. I think that's completely two different things. And if a game wants to be realistic and they want to put the shrine in there and it can be damaged in real life, it could be damaged. I just don't understand why that it can't be damaged in a video game. I don't know, man. It's a gray, very gray area in media and art. When it comes together, people get weird about it.
Dicey.
Yeah, but I really don't think they should be able to do anything about it. I don't. I mean, they could boycott the game
That's
if
what
they
they can do. That's
like
Yeah,
they could
exactly.
that's the
just
best.
or just not sell it in Japan if that's what they really want. But
It's people who who the shrine belongs to, and the people who go to the shrine most likely aren't playing the games. So them boycotting it, the only yeah, I don't see.
Don't even own a system. Nowhere
Yeah,
near.
yeah. I'm not sure.
I don't know. It's weird. It's like I don't know. It's like Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out in Florida, being like, "Well, we don't want Florida depicted in this way. Take Florida out."
Take the Gators out.
I don't know. It's just worry about something that's more important. God, dog. Like I really don't
Right.
think that's important enough to be worried about. Not the religion. Religion is fine if that's what they want to focus on. But leave the video game alone. It ain't hurting you. It's not hurting you.
That game has enough problems as it's
It does.
on its
It does.
own.
Ubisoft is not having a good Pineapple's hoping for GTA East Baltimore. That joint will be the most violent Grand Theft Auto in the history of Grand Theft Auto.
It better.
And I'm sure people will be up boycotting that thing.
I can't even imagine what
'Cause
that game would look like.
East Baltimore is not a real place. It can't be. Oh man. All right, next news story. Our next news story comes from GameSpot. Twitch is making big changes to its monetization policies in 2025. This comes from Darren Bontoy. Streaming platform Twitch has announced a big change in its monetization policy, as most streamers will soon gain access to the site's monetization tools. Previously, only Twitch affiliates and partners could access these revenue generating tools, but these will be available to more creators later in 2025. We want you to be able to take advantage of our monetization tools, whether you're just getting your community started or have been on Twitch for a while. Twitch CEO Dan Clancy wrote in a blog post, "We're excited to open up monetization tools, subscriptions, and bits to most streamers from day one. This will allow creators, regardless of their status, to grow their communities and start building earnings through direct patronage. We're also introducing the option which will allow all streamers to use their earnings on purchases within Twitch. Previously, earning a Twitch partnership required a user to have 50 followers, an average of 3 views per stream, and at least 8 hours of cumulative streaming across at least 7 different days. That process could be daunting for new streamers given the competitive nature of Twitch, but it was generally achievable if a person was consistent with their efforts." Beyond this big change, Clancy also explained other plans for Twitch in 2025. The company is working on features to help partners earn more money while collaborating. Both landscape and vertical video through enhanced broadcasting tools will be added to improve the mobile viewing experience, and tools to edit clips will also be improved. These updates come shortly after Twitch announced that it'll be implementing a 100-hour storage cap on highlights and uploads starting April 19th, a move that has not gone over well with a large part of its user base. While the company cites a need to save on storage costs and video highlights not being as popular as it envisioned as reasons behind the move, users have noted that Twitch's parent company, Amazon, is one of the biggest names in cloud storage, leading to criticism of the cost-cutting measure. I mean, they're just trying to save money. But
Yeah.
these other policies seem pretty cool. I'm cool. Like, why not? Why not let people come in and be able to get support right off the break?
I think
Right,
it's
because it was a struggle.
oh
Pineapple
yeah,
said, "Oh my
definitely.
god, the deluxe edition comes with a gram of fentanyl. What the
Oh my god.
Yo.
Overlord said, "Listen, I will terrorize my hometown." That's crazy. Look at this.
So Kick, I think that's their way of combating Kick, because Kick streamers are making, I think, 100%. Is it 100? No, 90%.
I was about to say 100. No, Kick ain't making no money if it's 100, or maybe threads.
They probably make their money through ads, but definitely way better payout over at Kicks and
95%
yeah, 95.
total
Wow.
subscriber income. All right, guys, we're moving to Kick. Come with us. Let's go.
But
I ain't gonna
it's
lie, it's been a few times I've been thinking about it. But I'm lazy.
I mean, Kick is, look, I don't want to talk shit about the platform, but
But you are.
the audience is very different over on Kicks as well. I noticed that it's
I'm just going to say it's the wild, wild west over there. I'll say that much.
over at Kick.
It is the
Yeah.
wild, wild west. Red
Nah, they
Dead
can keep it
Redemption
there.
at its finest. That's it. If you want some crazy entertainment, that's the place to surely go because it ain't no rules over there. I swear.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot different.
Oh, yeah, nah, I'm good. They finally implemented where hate messages can be blocked.
Like, I swear, all the streams be saying 18 and plus. You know what that means? They be like 18 plus in the title. So, I mean,
Uh-oh.
In the title.
in the title, 18 plus is the first thing you see. So, just look, just go. You go to the homepage, y'all. Yeah,
Y'all
it
about
is
to
what it is.
be seeing some butterball naked. Let me see.
But it's funny because we also trained our minds to be like OnlyFans is only this kind of content when in actuality it is all kinds of content, but it's so heavily focused on the adult, mature,
Shoot.
uh, uh, sensual, all of that kind of stuff. It's almost like surface level, but then if you dive deeper into OnlyFans, you get a wealth of different kinds of stuff as well. And I assume the same is with K, but again, it's mainly adult content there.
Yep.
Yeah, joint said download the app. No, I'm good.
I'm good.
Now phone. I don't need no more social media on my phone.
I'm gonna sit down and watch Kick for like a day and see. I mean, because
Yeah, give us a review.
I'm sure there's like some really good streamers on there.
Absolutely.
But the number 4 category is slots and casinos. Just
Oh
so
yes,
y'all
it
know.
is heavily. If you are a gambler, that's the place to go.
They got chat roulette as a category.
What is chat roulette?
You never
That
did chat
sounds.
roulette? So chat roulette, you literally go in there and you hit go, and then it pairs you up with somebody and you just talk.
That's it.
And then
Oh
you can
yeah.
just skip them if you want. But
Oh, that's
look, that thing been around for a while. I remember back in the day, yeah.
it gets kind of dicey.
No, it is dicey. Like, you might be on there and you might see something you don't want to see immediately, and you gotta skip ASAP. I'm telling you, it's dangerous. Chat roulette is dangerous.
Log in and
Omegle,
see.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
it's
just
like
like that.
Omegle. Yep, it's
Yeah.
dangerous. It's dangerous waters you treading. I'm telling
You can't stream that.
you. Yeah, nah, for sure. So all right, so that was our last story for the night. If you guys are new here, we usually do honorable mentions, which is stories that we didn't get a chance to talk about. But we wanted to mention them to you guys, and then if we do want to hop in there and talk about them, we can. All right, so our first honorable mention is Pokemon Go developer Niantic reportedly negotiations to sell games business for $3.5 billion. What the?
That's a lot of money.
You know, that is a lot of money. I wonder how much they make a year.
Who, Niantic?
Pokemon Go.
Wait, since it's owned by Niantic, they also have, was it the Monster Hunter game?
Yeah.
Yep, Monster Hunter Go.
Yeah.
I wonder how much they make a year. Interesting.
I'm sure it's in the millions.
All right, I'm sure too. They valuing this thing at 3.5 billion. Nintendo establishes a new Taiwan subsidiary, raising local players' expectations for better services. Nintendo to discontinue My Nintendo Gold Points loyalty scheme. Oh, what? For real? Man, I
Yep,
got
that's
some
going
good
away.
discounts with that thing.
I say take advantage of it now before it disappears.
Make sure you guys spend your Nintendo Gold coins, man. That's real money. You can use that as real money. EA won't rule out returning to college basketball after success at college football. Oh, that's a plus. Street Fighter mourns death of Honda actor Peter Tuasopo. Oh man, he died. The movie was terrible, but he died,
I enjoyed the movie
Hey
as a
yo,
kid.
bro. As a yeah, as a watch it today. Watch that Street Fighter movie today. Let me know what you think. Need a review
yikes!
on that. No, I would still watch
That's
it.
your homework.
Oh yeah, rest in peace to Harriet the Spy. She passed as well. That's so sad.
Yeah.
Very sad. Oh, that's a
39.
classic. Buffy the Vampire. Dang, for real?
Yeah, she
That's
gone.
crazy. Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Gossip Girl's actor Michelle Stratton. Oh, that's what I just. Thank you. That's what. This is the honorable mention. Michelle Trachtenberg's cause of death will remain undetermined. But yeah, she passed away. She did Harry the Spy, and she was also in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Oh yeah, I do remember that. Dang, that's crazy. Rest in peace. Final Fantasy artist Yoshitaka Amano working on upcoming Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy card set. That is cool. Power World developer Pocket Pair gives employees special holiday that just so happens to coincide with Monster Hunter Wild's release in 2 hours. Call of Duty
Oh
Warzone
man,
experimenting with 150 player matches. All right, bro. Do you? What do y'all think about 150 players in Warzone?
I, I I think
chaos.
it's chaos, but the map is big enough for it to work. Plus, think about it this way: Battlefield has a new game coming out soon too, so I think they're going to try to compete with. Well, not even compete because Battlefield's not even hitting the same numbers as Call of
Not
Duty.
even close. This is supposed to be their return. I hope they do well. I'm not gonna lie. I hope they do well.
Me too.
But Warzone ain't for me no more. 150 players, bro. Shoot,
That's a lot of N words
that's
being
a
flown
Oh
around.
lot.
my gosh.
I don't want to be a part of that life. I don't.
That's a lot of people.
Everyone catching
Activision
strays from
originally
hard
said,
R's.
yeah, they originally said 150 player matches were too chaotic, but now I guess they didn't change their mind. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, well, have fun,
Man,
y'all. Have fun
don't
in
be
that.
on anyone's team. You scare me. I'm shooting you in the face. Like, you're my teammate. Whoopsie daisy.
PlayStation VR 2 is getting a permanent 150 price cut next month. Are you gonna buy one?
Maybe.
No.
No.
A new 2D game based on Terminator 2 is coming in September.
It
Nintendo
looks
rate.
great.
Does it really?
Yeah, it
Don't
does.
don't lie to me.
I'm so serious.
No, don't
I
lie.
actually, you get to play as Sarah Connor. You get to play as future, what's his name? The son's name, Connor, John Connor, and you get to play as a T-800 Terminator.
It's 2D. Oh wait, hold on. Why do I feel like we saw this somewhere?
We did. We saw it. We talked about it a couple months back when they announced that they were working on a game like this.
Oh, you're right.
Now they're
Okay,
finally
okay.
getting somewhere.
I'll play this. Comes out in September. Nintendo raises Nintendo Switch repair prices in Japan due to rising cost of parts. Good thing Switch 2 is right around the corner, y'all. Telling you.
Mm-hmm.
The popular Nemesis system wasn't coming together. It canceled Wonder Woman game. Oh, this is a good story. I don't know if you guys ever played Shadow of Mordor. Have you?
Shadow of Mordor? Yeah.
Shadow of Mordor. Oh my god, probably one of the best games of our generation. Not gonna lie. Uh, the Nemesis system was in Shadow of Mordor. So the Nemesis system was so freaking cool because you would be in war. You would in Shadow of Mordor, you would fight enemies and stuff, and they would run away, but they would remember you later on, and they would say things like, oh, you know, you got the best of me last time. But when they would come back, like if you had chopped like this goblin's leg off, he would come back later in the game with a prosthetic leg and probably be more beefed up, and he would talk about y'all's battle at that point. So you
And
would
they would have
build,
scars.
yeah, they would have
Not him
scars from
having
your
a
battle.
character development.
Like no, and that's the thing. All the characters in all the enemies in the game had character development. Like literally, that's how it worked. Like
So good.
yeah, it was so good. And I guess what was supposed to happen is, so after Shadow Mortar, Nemesis system was never used again, right? It was supposed to be used in this Wonder Woman game, but it was not only was it going to have a Nemesis system, but it was going to have an ally system as well.
Oh.
So you would build relationships with random allies that could join up with you, which that was cool. But apparently it's canceled now, so
Oh, that sucks.
so long Wonder Woman. But there's also a rumor that the new, no, that's a lie. I'm not gonna say that. It's a rumor. I'm not gonna say it. But I think what sucks about this Nemesis system is it's patented, and no other game company can use it, and the patent doesn't release until 2036.
Damn. And
Wow.
WB Games is doing terrible, so you
And
know
WB
we ain't gonna
Games-
see it.
Right. Now there is a rumor that a new Batman Beyond game is coming. That's a rumor. If they put the Nemesis system in that, oh my god, it would be so great. But this Nemesis,
Beyond?
yeah, this Nemesis system, it came out in a time where, like, when it came out, people were like, "Oh, this is gonna revolutionize gaming." Like the AI for the Nemesis system was crazy, right? And then we never saw it again, which is like, this sucks. So if you ever get a chance to play Shadow Mortar, I highly recommend you do it.
Don't they have a Shadow of Mordor too?
They do. Rainbow says, "Give us DC rivals." Look,
Mhm.
we already have multiverses. But no, I did see an article that James Gunn said he's open to working with like China and Tencent for a similar game. Like he would like to do something like that. The physical version of Monster Hunter Wilds requires 15 gigabyte update to play. God damn it, what the hell? So now I gotta wait 20 more minutes at midnight to download a 15 gigabyte update. Just months after release, EA has put Dragon Age Veilguard on PS Plus. If you got PS Plus, Dragon Age Veilguard is on PS Plus. Go ahead and download it. Xbox.
Next month, March 4th.
Oh, next month. Oh, that's good. I mean, it's good, but it sucks because the game just came out like 4 months ago.
Yeah.
But the game is good.
Thank you about
They
that.
probably,
The game is good.
The game is good. I guess it just didn't sell well. Xbox has officially delayed Fable 2026, and they say it's definitely worth the wait. Let's look at this because I think they actually showed gameplay.
Oh, I did see a little bit. I was like, okay, this looks good. I'm a big
Yeah.
evil prick anyway.
Sorry, not canceled, delayed it.
Let me just find the video. So yeah, it got delayed till 2026, but from what they showed, it looked pretty good. It looked good already, right?
Yeah.
So I wonder what they need to fix.
At 14 minutes, that's
This came out 2 days ago. This is from IGN. Here y'all go. I haven't played. So yeah, it looks excellent so far. Fighting a giant rooster. So speaking of Marvel Rivals, while we're watching this Fable gameplay, so it looks like I'm getting texts that somebody's trying to do a Marvel Rivals versus. Looks like Jay Leo. He's asking me, Yano, Rainbow, and Gizmo to play against Shenrod and some other people Saturday in a custom match on Marvel Rivals. Yeah, so you're not gonna be available, right? Yeah, at all, right?
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna be all day at a wedding.
and it's Elimination Chamber this weekend. They're asking for a
Oh my
lot.
gosh, that's this
Yeah,
weekend.
it's
Yeah,
Saturday.
whoopsie.
All right, so it'll be more. I'll post on the Twitter if things change for that, or if we're gonna do it.
I would love to do that.
I would love to do it too, but Saturday is a busy day for me already.
Mm-hmm.
Steam database now lets players filter out games that use generative AI. The Splitgate 2 open alpha is live now and very fun. Valve expands Steam's daily deals program from 4 games to 6, also explains what Steam's daily deals program is. And that's it for our honorable mentions. With that, we're going to roll into games coming out this week. Only one that matters is Monster Hunter Wilds. Everybody purchase it,
That part
play it tonight. No, let me see.
in 3 hours.
Oh shoot, I went too far.
Oh, sorry, 2 hours for me.
2 hours for me too. I was
Oh,
about to say
right, 'cause
it
it'll be
doesn't change
12.
the release time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be 11 o'clock, so I think I can hang in there. I can get a good hour before passing out.
Oh, you're lucky. I don't even know if I'm gonna make it now. You know what? I'll make it because I'm 84% in total completion for Spider-Man 2. I'll just cut that on and play that for a couple hours. All right, so games coming out that did come out this week. Honestly, I think I was right, guys. Monster Hunter 2K25 came out. Oh wait, PGA Tour 2K25. I didn't even know that was coming out. Spectre came out. Godzilla Kong Titan Chasers Blade and Soul Neo. Biomorph IC Red came out on Switch. Freddy Farmer. Wait, Glover? Bro, y'all remember Glover?
I do. It was a good game actually. On
Yo,
Sega Genesis.
Glover came out today on Xbox, PS4, Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox Series X and S. That was a good
Across
game.
the board.
Yeah, it's a platform adventure game. Dang, I forgot all about it. Him, the Smile, and Bloom came out. Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light came out on Android. My Night Job came out on Switch today. Escape Room Chronicles, episode 4 of the 24-hour TV station came out on PC. Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days Collection came out. Farming Simulator VR comes out tomorrow. Monster Hunter Wilds comes out tomorrow or tonight. Morsels comes out tomorrow. What is Morsels? This looks cool. Morsels comes on Switch and PlayStation. What is this?
I've never heard
Me neither, but it sounds like one of those games that you can just relax. Play it on Switch.
I think you're playing as a poop.
No.
As a what?
As a turd.
Mr. Hanky?
Mr. Hanky, indeed. That's what you are, a piece of poop. Mind the mushrooms. BTG, you getting this one?
All right. Honestly, the game looks cool. I like the art style. I might check it out. We'll see. God, I wish Switch 2 is out already.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't worry. We got a few months. Or we got till April to see what's up.
Be out in June,
Right.
guys. I'm telling you. All right. So that's games coming out this week. Next week's episode, Toast, it'll be the usual. I don't even know why I say it anymore. We don't have any special guests coming up. Yeah, that's it. That's the show. We made it, guys.
I'll be a special guest if my camera works.
Right.
I'll be back on camera again, hopefully.
No, but no, make sure everybody tune in tomorrow. We don't have an episode tomorrow, but it is Lily's birthday stream tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern time.
Yes.
So let's, show up. What are we doing? I'm just going to show up, but what are we doing?
I had Gang Beasts on the list, Mario Kart, Mario Party, depends on how many people show up, and Jackbox. Maybe the naughty one again.
All right, so I don't have Mario Kart. Got rid of that.
What?
Yeah, I got rid of Mario Kart years ago.
Oh my god.
Dang, it hurt you that bad?
I just got yeah. I was like, I'm over this. I'm tired of it. I told you guys I was tired of Infinite Mario Kart. Now we're getting a new one. It finally happened. All right. But yeah, I got Mario Party and Jackbox. I don't know. Gang Beast is not. Is it crossplay?
Yes.
I think so. I can't confirm.
Is it
I had
on
to look it up.
Steam?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
well, yeah, no said.
Okay. Cool. All right.
It
Well,
is crossplay.
awesome. All right. Well, that's cool. Make sure you guys show up tomorrow for her birthday stream. When is your actual birthday? It already happened, right?
22nd. Yep.
No, happy belated birthday. Everybody tell her happy birthday. Now.
Happy belated birthday.
Thank you. You
Oh,
fuckers
man.
better.
So, and show up tomorrow. Show up. All right. So that's it. Thank you guys for always showing us support. If they want to find you guys, where can they find you guys?
You can find me, Yano Nick, over at NK underscore or oh wait, NK underscore over at X/Twitter, or you can find me over at NK Yano Nick slash Twitch.tv. Lily, where can we find you?
You can find me over at the tweets that Lily Masumi over at twitter.com. You'll find some spicy pictures I took from this club I went to in Houston. Who? Just 4. I was too busy dancing and having fun to take more. And also over at twitch.tv/Lily Masumi, where I will be going live again in a bit to play some more Chrono Trigger. I am hooked on this game.
Are you about to play it now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have an hour and a half.
Gotcha. So I might hop on Marvel Rivals and then roll into Monster Hunter Wilds.
Wow.
So I just make myself
Oh,
mad.
you know what? You said a download that has to happen, right?
Yeah, at midnight. Look at Rainbow.
Update.
I knew she was gonna pop them eyes. I knew it.
Maybe I could do one before bed.
Oh, look!
It would have to happen now.
Okay, it'll happen now. Let's go. All right, as always, thank you guys for showing us support. Rainbow, hop in the Discord if you want to run this quick match with me. And remember, this has been After Hours Arcade Podcast, where we are gamers discuss gamer things. I'm excited, y'all. Gamers discuss gamer things every Thursday live, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on Twitch.tv. After Hours Arcade. See y'all later. Peace.
Later.
Bye.